Smith against Curry. Pass to Van Vliet. Now here's Durant. He's guarded closely. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A deep three. Rebounded by Green. The Warriors have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Hield from outside. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Hield's got his second bucket on the night.
This is what Hield does. Exceptional at spacing the court with his three-point shooting.
Thompson against Butler. Thompson in the post. Pass to Smith. Second shot opportunity. Boy, he overdid it there. Too much force on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant one.
Ooh, hard foul. Can't let him get away with that level of contact.
That's a simple call for the officials to make. Everyone knows the league is cracking down on that kind of intimidation tactic. Well, Richard, Kevin Durant has been a big-time scorer in the NBA since he stepped onto the hardwood.
No, and I played against him as a rookie, and let me tell you, even the veteran team that we had, we knew that this guy was going to be a bucket getter for a long time.
Now here's Van Vliet. There's the drive. The kick to Durant. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. And here comes the break. Ball's going up the court. Green, the pass to Curry. Yep, that one goes.
As team first as anyone in this league, Green is always looking to dish.
And Van Vliet has got the ball here for the Rockets. A minute 39 left in the opening quarter. Durant drives in. Pass to Şengün. Here's Smith. Back to Şengün. Green with the defensive effort.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Sinks it from distance.
That's a fantastic decision by Curry. Defense too focused in on Steph.
Now here's Van Vliet. No made baskets yet. Oh, the teardrop falls in.
The floater can be a tricky shot, but that's the right choice.
The Warriors leading. Kuminga with a screen on Thompson. Curry goes in. Thompson with the block.
Decent reach and solid instincts, allowing Thompson to get a hand on it.
Thompson with a steal. Pass to Van Vliet. Smith against Curry. Smith passes to Şengün, and the basket is good. Şengün's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Heads up play by Smith, giving it away instead of forcing something.
Houston foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Curry. 29 seconds left to play in the first. Puts it up from 15. It's rebounded by Houston. Outside Durant. Smith outside. Durant, the pass to Smith. To the paint. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
The elevated playmaking of Durant. Passes like that really bring the team closer together.
And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Rockets ahead, up 3. And the second quarter. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Well, they're off to a good start, getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
Stephen Curry is out there with Butler. Then it's Green, then it's Kuminga, and it's Hield in at the small forward position. That's the group for Golden State as we kick off the second quarter.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Here's Curry. Thompson pulls it in.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
When it comes to Golden State over the last 10 to 15 years, what stands out to you the most, RJ?
Just the fact that you can never count out the Warriors. Every time they've gone through adversity, they seem to come out of it even stronger.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
And here's Curry for three. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, that's it. Right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Draymond Green is one of the most versatile defenders in league history. He said, quote, "I'm comfortable guarding anybody." But he also said, "I love playing against those big guys. They're thinking they've got a mismatch, but I'm built for this. It won't be as easy as you think it's going to be," Brian.
Allie, he always takes that challenge, doesn't he? Thank you. Durant against Kuminga. The kick to Durant. Thompson outside. Shot clock at 6. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. Durant's shot is off. Golden State has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. To the inside. The kick out. Curry. To the cup. Curry connecting there. And only 2 for 10 from the field.
That's where Curry will cross you up. If you play him to shoot, he just drives it.
Down low. Thompson. Oh, it's blocked by Green. Thompson against Curry. Oh, Curry, a magician inside. And Grant, some players feel like certain officials have it out for them. Did you ever see any of that?
You know what, B.A.? The refs are human, too. Yes, I did say that. But they're supposed to be impartial. So you go after them for a while, it's possible they will hold a grudge.
Here's Durant. Oh, Green with a block.
When you talk about the best defensive players of this era, you have to talk about Draymond Green.
And again, it's Curry with a 3. And now just a 2-point Houston lead. Here's Thompson. There's the drive. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Stolen by Thompson. Pass to Durant. Out to Thompson. Durant against Hield. Now Şengün over Hield. And he can't get that one.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him off.
The 3. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Yeah, the moment the fast break starts, Brooks is out in transition, and that hustle gives him the edge.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. 6-point game. Hield passes to Butler. Now here's Curry. Kuminga with a screen on Thompson. Oh, Kuminga, strong like bull.
Clever move by Curry, using the play to make room for a different shooter.
The Rockets have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Şengün with it. Green picks him up. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Durant, no good.
When it goes in, it looks pretty. When it doesn't, you question the shot difficulty.
Pass to Butler. This one for 3. Jimmy buckets with the tray.
Yeah, pretty dependable from the corner 3 spot. Butler only fires those threes he feels comfortable taking.
Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. The Rockets on top, up by 3. All right, now, Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Houston in the lead. And Richard, this summer, the Rockets hitting fast forward on their rebuild, signing some key veterans.
Headlined by all-star point guard Fred VanVleet. He was a coveted free agent. Listen, with their upcoming draft pick not under their control, I think the front office figured may as well go after wins now.
Kicking off the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. Smith plays the floor with Şengün at the 5. Fred VanVleet out there with Thompson, and it's Durant in at small forward.
His shooting motion is just so impeccable. Curry's long ball is one of the prettiest shots in the game.
The kick out to VanVleet. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his third assist of the night. Curry against Thompson, and he hits it and gets hacked. A three-point chance here if he can convert.
Guarding Steph is exhausting. You have to stay right on him, but he's so good at drawing the foul.
You know, when you look back on Stephen Curry's career, it's still amazing that he fell to the 7th pick of the draft.
You think a few teams regret that one, B.A.? Look, as great as a shooter as he is, teams were scared off by his build because he didn't have that typical NBA strong body.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway.
A little too aggressive on that shot. He's not the guy they want shooting those tough threes.
2 open that time. Made it look easy. Durant's got 6.
And sometimes you just assume ahead of time Durant's mid-range J is going in. Downright lethal.
For the finish. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. Kuminga with a screen on Thompson. The 3 from Curry. Doesn't go for him.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Smith passes to Durant. Thompson outside. Pass to Smith. Back to Thompson. 6 to shoot. Smith outside. The fader. Durant's shot is off.
And he felt like he needed a little bit more space with the fade to get off a shot, but that might have been what threw him off and made him miss.
For Houston, they've got 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. To the middle. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Curry finds Hield. Kuminga with a screen on VanVleet. Inside. Curry against Thompson. 5 to shoot. Here's Kuminga. Ooh, Kuminga. So deadly at the rim.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
On the wing, Thompson. Butler covering. Thompson scanning the floor. Şengün a screen on Butler. Thompson passes to Şengün. Oh, sweet move. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 5 assists tonight. Thompson with a steal. He's got a clear path. He's all alone. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
And this is a savvy play for a rookie. Not only does Thompson get the steal, but he quickly sends it away.
And here's Curry for three. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for three.
Second team foul.
It goes on Kevin Durant.
At the line for the Warriors.
He hits the second from the line.
Perhaps the greatest shooter the game has ever seen. Curry continues to age like fine wine. And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
1:11 left in the throw. Oh, my goodness!
Okay.
Throw it down!
Come on! And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Golden State calls timeout. Golden State has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. 58 seconds left in the third. Kuminga with a screen on Thompson. Curry goes in. Pass to Green. 6 on the shot clock. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It goes on Kevin Durant.
Expert move by Green, pulling the defender in to draw the foul.
Draymond Green.
And both free throws good for Green. The Rockets have gone 7 of 10 here in the second half. Thompson attacking. Somehow misses the two-handed jam. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Curry with it. Durant covering. Outside Kuminga. Pass to Curry.
Blocking foul called on Fred VanVleet. First personal foul.
And he makes the first.
At the line for the Warriors.
And so Curry nails both of them. There's 18 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. To the right side. The three is up. Şengün, no good. Outside Curry. What if it goes? He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a... And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action. Oh, Butler bringing it home.
What a creative slam, Puck Butler, showing off his tremendous athletic ability.
On the wing, Durant pulls it from the corner. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Green's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And the basket by Hield.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Timeout called. Houston. Rockets making a switch here. Brooks is checked in and keeping us updated from the sideline. Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened to Ime Udoka's huddle. This might be a close late game, but don't tell coach. They were cool as a cucumber in the huddle, and I think that resonates with their players. We'll see if that approach works. Brian?
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Here's Curry. Outside for Butler. Outside Curry. Back to Butler. Outside Curry. Just 5 on the clock. Green. A screen. Curry, no good.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
Smith passes to Durant. Durant puts some moves on. Smith against Hield. Smith left side. Over Hield. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And Curry's got the ball here for the Warriors. They trail by 1. Thompson with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. And the basket by Curry. For Houston, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Durant with a screen on Curry. Van Vliet with it. And it's Hield picking him up. Fires the 3. That's good from Van Vliet. And the assist from Durant. Durant's got 3 assists tonight.
And you gotta love the fire Van Vliet plays with. Coming right back with his own 3.
Oh, couldn't have asked for a more hotly contested game.
These teams have swapped the lead 8 times. I believe it's coming down to the wire.
The kick out to Van Vliet. Another 3 from Houston.
And the luxury of having Van Vliet. He doesn't need the ball to score. Fred can work off the rock and be a spot-up shooter.
They double-team Curry. Green for 3. The Rockets pull it in. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Smith outside. 4-3. Warriors with the rebound. Green's got 9 rebounds now. Smith against Hield. And here's Curry. Outside Kuminga.
2 minutes remaining.
Outside Curry. 4 on the clock. Drives to the hoop. Can't cash it in from close range.
That's just a bucket that you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss that.
Van Vliet, the pass to Thompson. Launches a 3. On target from range. Van Vliet's got 12 points in just the second half.
I mean, you have to love the intensity Van Vliet plays with in these situations. He's always ready to meet a challenge.
Curry finds Butler. Back to Curry. Plenty of space. And that one is right through the heart. Curry's got 7 points for the quarter.
There is no moment that is too big for Steph Curry.
Thompson with a screen. To the middle. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Just a rookie, but Thompson already taking and making big-time shots.
Gets the 3 to fall.
Once again, Curry, this man has made a living out of big shots like this one.
Back to Van Vliet. Puts up a 3. Warriors with the rebound. The 3 from Curry. Thompson pulls it in. Houston has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Pass to Brooks. The 3. Oh, nails the triple.
And that's a gigantic shot from Brooks. His teammates knows he wants to come up clutch, and he did.
The 3 from Curry. The shot comes out. And here are the Rockets. Here's Thompson. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Rockets lead by 7.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
26 seconds left in the fourth. Curry passes to Kuminga. On the wing, Curry, defended by Thompson. Clock at 6. Deflected by Durant.
We've seen Durant really improve as a defender, using his impressive length to block shots.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
And you know what? We'll give them some credit for battling today, but this one is just about over.
Here's Thompson. Here's Brooks. The basket. Good. Off the assist from Thompson. And now a 9-point Houston lead.
And he's much more comfortable shooting off a pass. Brooks with a nice shot.
And so the Rockets take the win. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
Come see us again soon.
And when they dropping off all that drip for free, you know you got power. And when they tryna do the whole bag at me, oh yeah, I know I got power. I got power. I got power. I said, put in the hours. And when they dropping off all that drip for free, you know you got power. And when they tryna throw the whole bag at me, oh yeah, I know I got power. I got power. Okay, I got power. I said, put in the hours. The ability to command and execute, darling, you. Okay. Violent soon as I walked up in the entrance, black on black, my shades is all tinted, blick bling blow. I got your ice cream tip, mommy chose up and left you with the quickness, huh? Your man's looking sour, he ain't got the power. Drip drip, hit it with the shower. 50,000, I can flip it in an hour. My hope look.
And now, please welcome your New York.
And the teams we're watching here tonight, Brent, neither like to push the tempo too often. A slower pace for both.
Feels like, Kevin, that bucks the trend of what we're seeing in the NBA with everyone trying to speed up, but you have to play to your strengths. These sides know they're better off taking their time in the half court.
Looking at the starting five for the Phoenix Suns. Bull out there with Bradley Beal. Then there's Jusuf Nurkic. Then it's Green, and it's Booker in at the shooting guard. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Bridges kicks to Brunson. Takes it inside. Towns down low. Looking on Nurkic. And the dunk by Towns.
And forget those threes. Cat, get the easy ones.
2-0. And here is Green. Passes it to Booker. Shot clock at 5. Bull against Hart. Pass to Booker. Fires for 3. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
And Booker's got one of the quickest releases in the game.
And you talk about explosive scoring. Wow, Devin Booker, Brent, one of the most explosive players of all time.
So awesome to watch him when he gets rolling, Kevin, and that can happen in like 3 seconds. He's got such a great flow and control of what he can do offensively.
And good that time.
Others try to avoid it. Devin Booker tries to find it, and that's that mid-range J.
Pass to Hart. Bridges kicks to Hart. Anunoby with the screen for Brunson. No good on the shot. The Suns have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Anunoby against Booker. Shoots a fader. Again, Phoenix.
Fluid shooting motion of Devin Booker. So effortless.
New York has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And Towns throws it down.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Booker looking around. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Green against Brunson. The pass to Anunoby. Towns down low. Back to Anunoby. Brunson with a clean look. And the three ball is good.
And not a big part of Brunson's game behind the line, but he can knock him down.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Booker against Hart.
2 minutes remaining.
Booker up top. He's got 9. Over Hart. And he overshot that one, missing.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Hart just whipping it away quickly, not giving the defender time to close out.
For Phoenix, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Greg, you spent your first 4 seasons playing in New York. What's that like?
When the Knicks are winning, Kevin, there is no place you'd rather be. The fans are incredibly smart, loyal, and they'll treat you like a king. But no doubt that media pressure is for real.
Here's Brunson, following the score by Phoenix. That one, no good. Great D that time from Green. Passes to Booker. 58 seconds left here in the first quarter. And that one drops. Booker's got 13.
Oh, man, been real fun watching Devin Booker tonight. One of the true elite scorers we have in the game.
There's the pick. Here's Brunson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. We know they like having Brunson out there, Greg, a player they can run the entire offense through.
No doubt. And he can be trusted on to take the keys and just run things effectively. He keeps mistakes to a minimum, and he's a solid creator for his teammates.
Booker's shot is good.
And good heads up from Bradley Beal, just spots the ready shooter.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. 4-point game. And Brunson, here we go. For the 3. Rebound by Nurkic. And now here's Nurkic. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Booker inside. Defended by Hart. Shots good by Booker.
And most fans think of Devin Booker. They think of the range, but man, he's attacking right now to get to the line.
Here's Brunson, and he drops in the layup off the glass. 6 points for him.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
On the wing, Green. Back to Booker, and so... It's Devin Booker making highlights for the Phoenix Suns. They kept going to him. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
We've got Bridges. Towns is out there with Anunoby. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Brunson in at the 1. That's the 5 for New York right now. Now here's Brunson. Pass to Hart. Three-pointer. Sinks the three-pointer. Hart's got 6.
Hart does a little bit of everything on the offensive end. He creates, he can score. This time knocks down the 3.
Here's Booker. Knicks with the rebound. Launches a 3. Offensive rebound. Pass to Brunson. Towns the screen. Brunson no good. The Suns leading. Fades away. A nice shot by Booker. Booker's got 19 points.
Booker is good at knowing when to shoot the ball. When he gets that kind of room, he's not going to hesitate.
Brunson the pass to Bridges. Anunoby against Dunn. Towns in the corner. Here's Hart. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. And Towns gets it to go.
Doesn't get much easier than that. Hart was licking his chops when he saw his man wide open.
So, Brent, thinking back to the 2020 bubble, the Suns went 8-0. Clearly the springboard for that group.
Yeah, amazing, Kevin. The team had missed 10 straight playoffs, and a lot of talk was made that time in the bubble helped them to come together in ways that next season they weren't going to be denied. And they made the finals in 2021, and the franchise won 64 games in 2022. So the Suns are as bright as ever.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Now here's Brunson. He has 6. Goes back up. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. New York City remains a basketball mecca. NYC legend and former Knick Mark Jackson always talks up the basketball environment. He says, coming up in New York, it's all about the grit, the grind, the edge, the competitiveness, the swag, the confidence, the struggle, and the embracing of the bright lights. Kevin?
Well, it's all there, and it is the biggest stage for sure. David, thanks. And here's Booker after Jalen Brunson getting his shot to go from deep. Again, the miss by Booker. Now, Brunson. 9 points in the game so far. Hart kicks to Towns. New York moving the ball around. And Towns throws it down.
Excellent court vision from Brunson as he's able to find the open man.
Anunoby against Booker. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Good on the shot.
So far, he's a can't-miss player. A superb scorer who plays to his strength.
Brunson scanning the floor. Towns sets the pick for Brunson. Pass to Hart. On the wing, Bridges. Brunson with it. Anunoby with the screen for Brunson. Will not go. Still looking for his shooting rhythm as he misses his 7th shot of 10. Talking about Bradley Beal, Greg, I feel like he doesn't get enough credit for his passing game.
You know, Kevin, he's really evolved as a playmaker over the years. Sure, we all know how talented a scorer and shooter he is, but Bradley is now superb at facilitating.
There's 38 seconds left to play in the first half. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. Got a hand on it. Dunn kicks to Booker. 20 seconds left to play here in the half. Out of bounds, New York takes possession. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Here's Brunson. Takes it off the glass. Brunson's got 11.
With a good burst from Brunson just to get by the initial defense.
Here's Booker. Bol, a screen on Anunoby. That one's in there. The Knicks lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Booker.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
And you can see how much Green's worked. On his defense. He's become a tough one-on-one matchup.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even bet. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
Checking out the group of Frank Vogel to start the second half. Bol out there with Dunn. And there's Bradley Beal. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Green in at the 2. When you look at this Knicks roster, Greg, this is a team that feels it can make a deep playoff push.
And they have their stars. They have tons of young talent. Developing that talent and adding a piece or two should get them where they want to go.
Brunson goes in. Hart wide open. He fires. That 3 off the mark. The Suns trailing. Booker with no one around. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
And at 7-2, Bol has incredible vision, including noticing when his teammates are open.
Brunson against Dunn. From downtown. Brunson, no good. Well, Phoenix shooting wonderfully up to this point, 67%. Here's Booker. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. That's on Jalen Brunson.
And Booker just with a great job refusing to let the defense slow him down.
This is his second attempt at the line tonight.
And you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 13. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Suns leading by 4. Booker up top. 33 points for him. That one goes in.
He didn't need to fade back. No one in his face, but he buried it anyway.
Done against Brunson to end the run. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And we have really watched Jalen Brunson come into his own, playing at a higher level.
Well, it's unbelievable, Greg, that he just had that spark year in Dallas, and that has triggered what it is we get from Jalen Brunson on a nightly basis. Respected for his toughness, his offensive game is growing.
Now here's Booker. He has 35. Nice move. Going inside.
Booker taking a little bit of it out on the rim that time.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Knicks trail by 7. Brunson with it. Beyond the arc. And Bol pulls it down. Bol's got his 4th rebound in this one. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you very much. Jalen Green is trying to reach his potential as a star in this league. He says, things are starting to slow down for me. I'm recognizing the game a lot more and understanding what my role is. I'm locked in and hopefully I'll give my team a chance to win and just take my game to another level, becoming a lot more efficient and aggressive. Kevin, back to you.
All right, thanks, D.A. And he lays it straight in. Booker's got 41.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
Now here's Brunson. 14 points for him. Got a piece of it. Booker with it. Now guarded by Towns. Now here's Booker. And he's got 41. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
On the wing, Booker. He's guarded by Anunoby. A nice shot by Booker. And Greg, when they talk about youth development, the days are gone when coaches divided guards and bigs when it comes to skill work. When did that...
It's kind of a recent development, maybe the last 10 or 15 years, but it's amazing how the game has evolved.
Now here's Booker. Jalen Brunson missing his last shot. And that's a foul called on Bol Bol. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for New York. Trailing by 13. Brunson the pass to Anunoby. There's the pass to Hart. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And so New York calls timeout. They're first. Kind of like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
Yeah, the defense has not provided any threat to stop him out there, so it should come to no surprise that he continues to attack the basket.
Here's Booker. This is the most they've led by, 13 points. 44 seconds left here in the third quarter. Leans from outside. He gets it in there. Booker's got 45 points.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Towns is doubled. Anunoby has the open. Look, New York, no good that time either.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Well, all night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
Here's Towns, and Ball sends it back.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. We'll get right back to the action when... And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Mikal Bridges out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then there's Towns, and it's Hart in at the 2 spot. That's the 5 for New York right now.
So skilled working inside. Towns knows how to operate down low.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
Jump ball.
The drive by Booker. Connects again. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy. Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Hey, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Let's go. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist. Booker's got 53.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
And Towns gets it to go.
And how about the game from Towns? The combination of that height and shooting, probably unmatched in the NBA.
Here's Booker, and the Suns tack on 2 more.
Yeah, he's got to knock that down if you give it to him. Uncompetitive there defensively.
Our defense also looking defeated. The lack of hustle is driving the coaching staff a little bit batty right now.
Oh, great defense. They anticipated the play and got there first.
And here's Booker. And the rejection by Towns.
Exceptional timing on that rejection. Love seeing Towns this aggressive on defense.
Now Brunson. 3-pointer. And Bull pulls it down. Bull's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Booker in the post. He's guarded by Anunoby. Booker against Anunoby. Pulls up on the wing. A nice shot by Booker. Booker's got 57 points.
And so far tonight, he's been the game's leading scorer. Just got into a groove, and no one's found a way to get him out of it.
Brunson kicks to Anunoby. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. Here's Booker. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down. Booker's got 59 points.
And Booker does not lack confidence when it comes to his ball handling. Wow, sensational there.
Pass to Hart. Back to Brunson. Some nice passing by New York here.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Towns down low. He's against Bull. And that one's good. Towns.
Well, he's been carrying them all night on offense, but at some point, he's going to need some help.
Here's Booker. And good. He hits it again.
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. Brunson the pass to Anunoby. Here's Brunson. And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter. Anunoby with the screen for Brunson.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Suns.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, but an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Devin Booker.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
They kick it out to Green. Anunoby against Booker. Shot clock at 6. Another one falls for Phoenix.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Into the lane, and the dunk by Booker.
So tough to guard. Devin Booker combining that range with the handle.
And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
The first one falls.
Jalen Brunson at the line, 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Brunson. And the Suns call time. They're up by 25. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
And a surprising timeout here with the game in the bag.
Yeah, sometimes you want to have these teachable moments on the floor and not in the next day's film session. So coach electing to do that here.
And that's an intentional foul.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just kidding themselves.
Free throw line jump shot. Another one goes. Incredible. 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
Well, Booker's looking for any shot. Those corner threes have to look pretty easy to him.
Towns for 3. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession.
New York ball.
And here's Brunson outside. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one to come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight. I think Greg, an awful